Jamie, that's me here. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, listen, I don't watch this Monday night exclusive with Love Island. I hope you guys watched it too. Okay, so we could chit chat about it. But either way, honey, let's go ahead and get into it. Y'all funny. I started being extra. Is y'all feeling Miss Atlanta and Charlie? And y'all saying nope, no ma'am, not at all, not quite. Okay, I don't blame y'all not one bit because I'm not feeling their arse either. I likes me some Atlanta. I do. I likes me some Atlanta, but I hate, okay, that she is partnered up with Charlie. Charlie, speaking to Charlie, he tells everybody, thank you so much for believing in us and to pick us, you know, thanks for saving us over here on this island. Thank you. I'm like, Charlie, shut up. Ugh, I guess you just happen to be the better couple out of the other ones because America knew they really was not compatible for real when it came down to Ellie and KC. Okay, so whatever. But Olivia, with her fake ass, she says that she wanted to give Atlanta her chance at love. I do believe that. And she says, if it's you, then I'll respect that. And I'm like, girl, I'll never. Hear me clearly. Hear me, hear ye. I will never respect what you did after respect your situation, whether y'all find love or not. I'm never going to respect it after how you played my girl Cash, okay? And you are looking to be on the same track to play Miss Atlanta in the same fashion, all right? And Olivia, we barely respect you, man, while you sitting up there talking about respecting what he got going on. No, ma'am, we barely respect you for that, okay? Corey and Olivia, okay, they're shocked that America was saving them. And I'm like, America was not saving y'all. We were saving one of y'all, I'm sure. Okay, girl? It's either they liked Olivia and not Corey, or they liked Corey and not Olivia. Okay, I refuse to believe that we didn't stand up here and save y'all as a couple together. Whatever, girl. We don't really like both of y'all for real. Let's move on. Atlanta and Charlie, okay, she's still bothered. She's still bothered and says that she thinks they have a stronger connection than Andre and Trina. Girl, okay? But y'all not Andre and Trina, okay? See, the thing is, Trina has a stronger connection with the fans. That's clear, all right? You just getting in the house. You cute, but we don't really know you like that, so scoop it just a little bit, ma'am, okay? And him, he ain't got no strong connection with nobody. He ain't got one with you. He ain't had one with Cash, and he ain't got one with the fans. So what are you talking about, a stronger connection, ma'am? What is that? What do you mean? What's that, okay? So I wasn't featuring anything. Okay, Charlie says that he can really see something coming from it. I'm like, Charlie, shut up, because you said the same thing in Casa more. And then you get over here, and instead of you looking past the Cinco situation, you didn't, because we all knew, and I've said this in so many videos, and I'm gonna say it again, that you use that situation to create a division between you and Cash, so you can go out there and do what it is that you really want to do and get with who you really want to get with, because you wasn't really feeling Miss Cash, period. Okay, let's move on. Okay, Trina and Andre, okay, people think that they could possibly be compatible with each other. They might be. I don't know. A lot of people want to see where this Trina and Andre situation can go. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna go any further. I mean, it would be cool, because I feel like Trina is at a place where she deserves to have somebody that's really interested in her, like Kira has with Will, and how Corey fakes with Olivia. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, you know, it's due time for Trina. I'm just not sure if she's gonna find that in Andre. It would be nice, you know, but we'll just have to see. What else we got? What else happened? Jeremy and Bailey. He's talking about him being, I think she brought it up about him being on the chopping block. Yeah, I'm glad you're getting closer and closer, Jeremy, to knowing just how much America feels about you. You have been on the chopping block for a few times when it came down to us voting, honey. And you have just been selling on through. Okay, you really should have some type of loyalty to these MFers that's still in the house, because these are the people that's really keeping you there. Why? I do not know. I do not understand why they sit up there having a conversation feeling as though you're trying this far along in the process. You should be moving from trying to doing at this point. Okay. What else is going on? Bailey says that she wants to go all in after that wake-up call or almost having her eliminated off the show. Now she want to go all in, and I'm like, Bailey, you can go as far in as you want to, but if he's not going to meet you there, then it's just not going anywhere. Okay, so good luck. Jeremy still acting like he's shy, saying that it takes him some time to, get with somebody and stuff. I don't really believe that when Jeremy says, oh, it just takes me some time to come around and all this other BS that he's out here spewing. The reason why I say that is because of how he pursued Florida. He really, really strongly went after this woman. So it makes me feel like if Jeremy really wants something, Jeremy's going to go for that. And I just don't know if he's 100% all in with Miss Bailey like that. Just my thoughts, okay? Because Bailey wants him to be more aggressive. I don't really see it because I feel like if that's what he was going to do, he would have did it in the beginning, and he's not. I high-key am starting to believe that Jeremy is getting tired of being on the island. I don't know why his friends are not recognizing that so he can go ahead and go home. What? Why y'all keep saving this man? This man wants to go home, okay? I also feel as though Jeremy is probably emotionally unavailable for real, high key. I don't know if he had a situation back home or something that he left to come and be a part of this. Not necessarily sure, but I mean, what was piquing me is that he may be emotionally unavailable. So that's that, okay? So when it comes down to the Hideaway, I told y'all who was going to the Hideaway, okay? I told y'all it was going to be Corey, and I also told y'all it was going to be Miss Olivia, okay? And they did go to the Hideaway, and we'll get into the Hideaway, okay? Charlie says that he thinks he and Alana's biggest issue is going to be communication. And I said, yeah, it is, because the communication issue going to come from yours, sir. It's coming from you, boo. Okay, he talking as though it's gonna be an issue on her part, like she ain't the one communicating. No, baby, you've always been the person that had issues with communicating. Okay, you don't say a whole lot, but when you do say something, you start in period. Okay, so you are the person with the communication issues, period. Let's move on. Corey and Olivia. So they go to, hold on, let me see what this question is real quick. Anaya, did you watch Shannon and Josh interview on After the Island? I have not yet, but I definitely plan to, because I also need to go back and watch Cinco's. So I want to watch both of theirs and check it out. But thanks for reminding me, because I'll try to do that after this video. After I'm done with this. So okay, y'all know Corey and Olivia, they go to the Hideaway. First of all, let me scoot back just a little bit. Let me scoot back. When they found out that a couple gets to go to the Hideaway, and when they made the decision on who's going to go, of course, we already knew it was going to be Corey and Olivia. Shannon and Josh already went. Kira and Will already went. And who's the next couple that act like they really into each other? Olivia and Corey. Corey was not excited. I don't care what neither one of you Americans say, okay? He was not excited at all. He seemed to be a bit nervous, actually. Like, what are we going to do in the Hideaway? Okay, I was stoked. That was the only time I saw Corey not being stoked. I'm stoked, okay? He was stoked when they got the text, but when he found out that y'all will be the ones going to the Hideaway, all that stokedness went out the window, okay? So with that being said, they get into the Hideaway. They're doing all this kissing. They go to the jacuzzi, he's messing with her bra and stuff. And I'm like, is Corey about to unhook her bra? Is this about to, hey, is he about to unhook it, girl? What is Corey over here doing? So they're talking, communicating. They go get to the bed, doing more talking, doing some kissing, doing some fondling and things like that. When Corey rolled over from that bed and I saw he still had them shorts on and he asked her about her parents, I said, oh, baby, they ain't do a damn thing. Corey's a virgin, okay? They ain't do shit. Corey is a virgin, okay? So when that question came up earlier in the season and they said Shannon bust a bubble and said somebody out here is still a virgin, honey, we know who they was talking about, okay? They talking about Corey. Corey is a whole ass virgin and he's not going to make me think anything otherwise, okay? The next morning, I felt like what the other confirmation was for me was when Olivia says that, and they our conversation, more than, whatever physical. I was like, what you mean more than whatever physical? So y'all didn't, okay, thank you. Confirmation. Okay, cool, got it. Thank you. All right. Corey's pecs, I have to highlight this because I made a note. I was like, damn, Corey, I said, why your pecs are bigger than Olivia's titties? What is this? I don't like all that, but some people like it. I don't like it, but okay, girl, whatever. So anyway, Olivia's trying to tell them about how things were between her and Corey and stuff in the Hideaway and things. And she ain't come back like Shannon. She ain't come back like Kira. Okay, so we already knew, girl. No, ma'am. You can't skip past nothing if ain't nothing happening. So she said, she talks about how much of a gentleman he was. He was like, he really didn't want to go there because, he really wants to value me more. And he wants me to value him more and value our situation. And he really doesn't want to take me down through there in the bed and things like that. So he really didn't even get to that place. But just know we had a really great time. You know what I'm saying? It was really nice. He was such a gentleman. He was awesome. I said, BIT, ma'am, CH. You're not gonna sit up here and play America. Your man is a virgin, okay? And you can act like he a gentleman all you want to. But when y'all get ready to really get it in, and you see that Corey don't know how to work that thing, how you want that thing work, girl, that relationship gonna be over. Oh my God, girl. Oh, but there's nothing wrong with being a virgin. You know what I'm saying? I commend him during these days and times, okay? If you be a virgin, honey, I'm just trying to tell her that, girl, you gonna be mighty upset, girl. Oh, but that ain't none of my business, girl. Yeah, okay. Now let's go ahead and move on. All right. Charlie in Atlanta, he makes her breakfast, okay? And he up there chatting with her or whatever. Charlie is trying to convince America that he and Atlanta are actually a match. After him getting that rude awakening and almost going home, it's crazy that Charlie really wants to be on this island so much because that's what made Charlie step up. Had he and Cash been on the verge of going home, he would have stepped up in the same fashion. So I refuse to believe that Charlie is going hard to prove that, I'm really genuinely into you. I really like you. I want to put forth effort. No. Charlie is getting a reminder that, I could lose this money, honey. This money could be going out the window. I really have an opportunity to show America something completely different. And that's what I want to do here. And I feel like he just using it. He using it for what he can use it for after he got that rude awakening that his ass could be gone home at any moment. He not make no money. So that's why, he's trying to convince us. But I'm like, Charlie, baby, you're not convincing me of a mother. You hear me? You're not convincing me of. Okay, you have convinced me enough. Okay, so he can kiss my ass with all of that, but we're gonna go ahead and move on. Kira and Will, she happy. Okay, she happy that America see the love, and I'm like, girl, bye. We don't see the love. We don't. Not for real. For real. We see you doing too much. That's what we do see. We see that. We see you doing too much. Yes. Okay. I don't know who voted for you, but it wasn't me. So, all right, then, let's move on, honey. So they play this truth or dare game, right? So when they're playing this truth or dare game, I noticed that Jeremy had more personality in this game than he's actually shown personality and interest in Bailey herself. Was it just me, or did anybody else see that? Because it couldn't have just been me. Okay, because I think it was Charlie dared him to put on Olivia's shoes, okay, and prance around. He put them things on with the quickness, honey. He pranced around. This man did an X. He did a jump with the crisscross. He spun around for the girls and threw the hand up in the air. I said, this is not Jeremy's first time doing this, and that's okay. If that's what you want, that's okay. But just know, this is not his first time doing this. And I was like, wow, look at all of this personality that Jeremy has. Where is that energy for Bailey? Right. Okay, let's go ahead and move on. Okay. Speaking of Bailey, which I thought was very disgusting, I think it was Corey, which your disgusting self. He dared Bailey to it's hilarious. He dares Bailey to put some chocolate on Jeremy's toes, suck his toes, and then go and kiss this man in the mouth. I said, now what kind of shit? Not Corey. For you to be a virgin, you show out here pulling out some risky stops, sir, for you to not try the same stuff that you out here daring other people to do. I guess. And she did it. And obviously she must have liked it. And I was like, all right then, child. I guess. I mean, if that's okay, that's what you want to do. That's what she did. But I thought it was also interesting, and for me confirming yet again that Corey is a virgin. Corey was dared by Will. Corey was dared by Will to go over by the heart in the shower and dance and do the most seductive and sexiest dance that he can do. Okay, so when they told him, first of all, whatever he was given was not given what it should have been given. Okay, so they told him, listen, we need you to give us a little bit more. And so he gave them a little bit more by acting like he was humping the heart, but everything about it gave me virgin activity. I was like, see that, Olivia? You said that he don't even know how to hit the heart right. How he gonna hit you right? Okay, girl, you could just look at tail. He don't even know what he's doing. Okay, but you ride off into the sunset and you hold on tight to that gentleman. Okay, good luck. And I just thought that was really interesting because I'm like, Will's so in touch with his I guess you could say his feminine side and his the male part of him too. Okay, because I'm like, 1 minute you in love with Andre, and then here you go, you got this man over here going into the wasn't nobody even thinking of nothing like that. Everybody else was like, lick chocolate off somebody, do this, do that. He over there like, go all the way over there to the heart. Okay, get wet for me and let me see how sexy you can get. And I was like, all right, there we are. Okay, watch him, Kira. Watch your man. But I am so ready for tomorrow's episode because it looks like Kira is about to find out what America thinks as far as her taking Will back so quick. You taking this man back very quick, and then now after hearing some of the things that she's gonna hear, it's gonna have her second guessing. I will say this, I don't know why they're trying to show us this as though she's gonna be second guessing when I feel as though that's all lies. Kira is not going to let Will go. The only way Kira will let Will go is if Will tell her, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be the reason why. Like when he tells her that, that's when Kira is going to have to actually get up and walk out the door. She's going to have to be done. Will is going to have to call it quits because Kira never will. And that's just that on that. Okay, let me go over here and see what you guys' comments are saying because, you know, I like to chit chat, see what y'all over here talking about. Period. Okay. Let me start from the bottom because I know I asked y'all a lot of questions at the top earlier. Kira don't care. And she don't. She don't care at all. She's going to hang in there. That's her man. And I'm gonna stick beside him. That's the energy. So she's not going anywhere, okay? Maybe Corey didn't rise to the occasion. Maybe he was camera shy, okay? That's probably what was going on with Corey. Corey was a bit nervous. He didn't want to show them that action, honey. Okay? Yes. The viewers deserve the money at this point. Yes. Okay. Y'all need to refund everybody for their Paramount Plus. And I did see where they were telling people that they could go ahead and download Paramount Plus for like a month and get like all of the episodes of Love Island up until this point or something like that. Like you can get it for a month free. And I was like, I bet y'all is trying to compensate for this shit. Okay, y'all done gave us. I love if they showed that majority of America wanted Will with Flo. How would Kira react then? And you know what? That's a great question because I'm wondering if that is indeed going to happen, considering the fact that she sat up there and said that she doesn't know what to think anymore, or she doesn't know if she could trust what he's saying or something like that. She said in the preview. So they probably did drop a little tea. Okay, they probably did drop. Okay. Yes, like Love Island UK did when they came back from Casa Amor and they showed them people the footage of what the hell was going on at the other house. I said, oh, they need to do this over here in the USA. Oh, I wish they would have, because let me tell you, Will would have been in all kinds of trouble. Okay, they need to get with it. Yes. Thank you so much, Amina. You guys is coming in and hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys. Be sure to like the video on your way in, on your way out. Definitely appreciate you all. Okay. Let's see. The nerve of the free month at the end of the season. I know, right? I know. How trifling. How trifling. Don't nobody want. They don't. Embarrassing. Charlie needs to meow while leaving. Oh, okay. I wanted him to bark as well on his way out the door, and unfortunately, we did not get that. Okay, but hopefully, we'll get it at a later time. Hopefully, we can see him crawling out the door, girl, because they over here just saving this man. And I hate to say it, but I don't. Listen, if Charlie ends up winning this show by some type of fluke, that's what they get. I feel like that's what y'all get, because y'all should have never saved this man in the house anyway. Okay, he should have never been here. Thank you so much, Anna, for the super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you. Let me go down and see if I can read. Somebody just. Oh, okay. Here we go. Sharon Samuel. Hi, Jamie. I just want to give you your flowers. Love your reviews. You bring it every time. You have me cracking up over here in England. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for watching me. Thanks for coming over and hanging out with me. I definitely appreciate all of you guys. Thank you. Let's go ahead. Let me go up and see. Yeah, definitely should have sent a postcard. That's what UK do. They should have did something. Let me tell you, if they would have did the video, that would have been iconic. They need to implement that in the next season. Please do not let these couples, actually what they should do, let the couples rely on the words of what the people tell them or don't tell them for a few days. And that may be how they do it over there in UK. And then like, boom, bust their SHI up like at the end of that week. Okay. That's what I wish they would have did. And the fact that they don't still makes me feel like y'all be rigging this stuff. I don't like that. Kira goofy and will kiss someone in front of her, tell her it's her sister, and she'll believe him. Yeah, I mean, that's true. She's still gonna go along with it. And see, it would have been prime time, y'all. It would have been perfect had you know, when Shannon pretty much called Will on his SHI, Kira told her, girl, respect my relationship for what it is. It would have been everything if they would have got a text, had to sit there side, or everybody got a text. That would have been good. Or either they had to watch a video, either watch the video on the big screen, or everybody got a text of their mates doing something that they should not have been doing while they were in Casa Amor. That right there would have been amazing had they did that. As soon as she said that, they should have sent her a text like, oh, okay, word, bet, here you go, look at Dom. Maybe Corey didn't rise to the, oh no, I think I read that. He was camera shy. Let me go. I think it was some more stuff at the top. Charlie would need a personality transplant to grab the audience attention. He could use one of those, you know? And it's crazy because Charlie is not a bad looking guy at all. He's a very attractive man. And then you have Jeremy, very attractive as well, but they both dry as hell. Okay. They, to me, are like similar versions of each other, and it's just that Jeremy ain't got no tattoos. That's it. They the same person. Y'all the same BIT. Let's move on. It would be crazy if Andre wins the money and he only been in the house 2 weeks, and I would not be mad at it because that means Trina will also win the money as well. Period. I feel like Kira don't deserve the money because she's stupid. Okay, she's sitting up there just going along just to be in love, just to have a man, and I just feel like Olivia and Corey, I don't think that the connection between them is authentic. I think it's still friendship vibes. I feel like they're doing this for the show. Once the show is over, I feel as though it's going to be just friends. I mean, if it's something different, I'll be okay to be proven wrong. But I mean, I just don't see the genuine connection for real. Y'all, there ain't nothing wrong with not wanting to have sex and or TV. Oh, I guess you mean to have sex on TV. That is very true. That is very true. There's nothing wrong with being a virgin, and there's nothing wrong with not wanting to have sex on TV. However, we stand by what we said, which is Corey is a virgin girl. Okay, that's why he wasn't looking too happy when he had to go to that hideaway. Okay, I'm sure Olivia and Corey had some fun and let some fingers and mouth wander. Probably so, because Olivia did say something about not having no toothpaste. And I don't know what that was about. And I'm like, so what did you use as toothpaste, Olivia? So I didn't have toothpaste, so I had to do something or whatever. I guess she wanted them to figure it out. And I'm like, okay. All right, that wasn't a good one, but you know, who knows? You know, maybe he helped out with his little thing. Who knows? I don't believe it. They had a little freaky. I think they let some. I think not. I don't think I read that. I'm voting for Will and Kira. There is no way in hell I'm voting for Olivia and Corey. Well, I have to agree if it's down to those two. If it's down to those two, just go ahead and give it to Will and Kira, honey. Okay, so at least when they break up, she'll have some money to wipe those tears with. You know what I'm saying? I must have missed it when Will and Kira went to the hideaway. I wonder if they went all the way. I think they did. I think they did go all the way. But I don't think it was as for some reason they made Shannon's and Josh's look more sexy for some reason. Theirs look much more sexy. Hold up, I'm thinking. I don't think I'm starting to think. I think Will and Kira did go to the hideaway, but I don't believe that they had sex. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not sure if they indeed had sex or not, but they did go to the hideaway. Olivia definitely bobbed for apples. And I don't think he returned the favor. Oh, maybe he didn't. Maybe he did not. Who got cheated on? Corey got cheated on because he didn't want to have sex? Aw. I'm sorry. Aw. At this point, we just spreading our votes for CASHAPP between Olivia and Corey and Trina and Andre. I'm spreading mine between Trina and Andre. Okay, I don't have votes to spread over there to Corey and Olivia. That's just me. I don't have none for them. I'm tapped out, especially after she sat up there and kept Charlie, and it was her main mountain up there talking about some Jeremy's trying. And then she's over there keeping Charlie, and she gives the news that they gonna keep them and stuff. And then she go back and tell them that she respects them. And I girl, shut the hell up. I'm not fooling with Olivia and her fakeness. And when she came back in from her date, and she was like, ew, she said something. And I looked up and I'm like, why does that sound like Cash? No, ma'am. I'm not here for her. I don't think Corey and Olivia have a real connection. Corey could be a virgin. Explains why he's so awkward. Let me go down to the bottom. I do not know. I don't know if there's going to be any more Islanders that's going to be showing up. They only got a few days. I mean, if they send in a few, I won't really be mad at the last minute. Send them in at the last minute. Why not? Hell, y'all been sending everybody else in. Send in about 3 more. Okay. Jeremy just needs to stop lying because every girl he coupled with, he says the same thing over and over again. He does, and it's exhausting. Didn't Will tell Kira they are not going to go all the way in the Hideaway? They didn't do it. Okay, so they didn't do anything. I knew they went, but I wasn't sure. I do not like Charlie. He used cash money to come into the villa. Yep. And I will say this though, I don't care for him either, and I felt that way initially when I first met him. I mean, when I first saw him, but I will say that they did use each other, unfortunately. Fair is fair. I have to give him that. I feel like she used him to get in the house to make Cinco jealous, and he used her as an easy target for him to get into that house. I just feel like once both of their missions were accomplished, she would have still chosen Cinco originally, and then we would have carried them all the way to the end, to be honest. But she didn't play her cards right in the house, unfortunately. How Olivia finds Corey more attractive than Giovanni makes me, girl, let me cut this screen off. Because that is a motherfucking word. How? Houseway, how? How do you find Corey more attractive? She finds that money more attractive. That's what that is, okay? Obviously, she started realizing, you know what? I can't find anybody in Casa more. America continues to keep Corey around, so he must be the fan favorite. So you know what? What if I just link up with Corey and act like I like him? Then it's probably going to get us all the way to the end, which it is doing, in my opinion. You know what? This is not going to be the right. Some of you guys may not understand what I'm about to say. Some of y'all might. I thought Cinco was the virgin, right? Well, when I saw that KA sign on the back of his wall when Cash went to go visit him, that man ain't no virgin. If you know anything about Greeks, that man is not no virgin. We're gonna go ahead and move on. All this Trina need to win kills me. Just 2 weeks ago, we was ready to throw Trina to the wolves. Do you hear me? That is hilarious. That is hilarious, child. Trina got her lipstick ready for Andre. I felt like when they sat down and did the 21 questions, first of all, I didn't hear 21 questions, but you know how they like to chop and edit things. I just don't really see a true connection there. But, you know, I do believe that Andre is going to stick with Trina because she was the first person to be called, or they were the first people to be called when it came down to saving who we felt like had the most potential. And she told me, I can't believe America thinks that. I'm like, girl, we don't think that shit. We just like you at this point. You're the only black girl we rooting for at this point. Like, what? If it wasn't you or damn Cash, we probably would have been up here rooting for Ellie. Hell, goddamn it. Like, girl, we don't think y'all a match for real. We just trying to help you win. The producers are so messed up because Josh explained the whole raunchy comment on After the Island. They were saying that Jenny was airing out Shannon's business at Casa Amor. Interesting. Now it makes sense why Shannon snapped off the way that she did. Yeah, I saw that they did the video again this season in UK, and it really done its job to heat things up. It did, and it made me really dislike Faye. I think she's whack as hell. And I really need her to leave the damn house. The way she was coming at old boy, I forgot his doggone name. Shoot, was it Teddy? I think his name. That shit pissed me off. Man, Miss on UK, Miss Faye thinks she can go with her discolored foundation. She thinks she could go around and her Botox face and lips. She thinks she can go around and say whatever it is she want to say to the girls and the guys, honey. The way she checked Chloe and told Chloe to shut the hell up talking to her. Okay, and said, you mind your conversation and I'm a mind mine. Oh, baby, it would have been a whole different type of island because Miss Faye wouldn't be talking to me like that, girl. Oh, I need her to go. She has to go. Miss Faye has to go. Sorry, USA people. You know, I just had to put that in real quick, y'all, because she got to go. Let me see what else happened down here. Let me go to the bottom. There was more smart with Charlie and CASHAPP than Atlanta. Yeah, CASHAPP got him turned up until he shut down. Trina been through a lot in that house. Honestly, yeah, she brought it on herself, but it's part of growth. She knows she was wrong and she suffered the consequences. And I hate to say it, but I really don't. Because of that, that's why she should win that damn money. She went through a whole lot, and that's why I pay me for my pain, pay me for my time. And you can say the bullshit because everything is mine, period. So that's how I'm feeling about Miss Trina. She went through a whole lot in that house. She gave a whole lot more than what Jeremy has given, and he's been through that house a whole lot. Honey, baby girl, Miss Trina deserves to get that money. Okay, period. She saved people that she didn't even have to save. Hey, Corey, how are you? Ooh, I can't. And to think the person that played her the first time, that played her in the very beginning, continues to be in the house. Girl, get this girl this money and stop playing with this woman. I kind of like Olivia and Corey together, but I see everyone's point that they could just be playing this up for money. Now, if they go outside of the house and they make it real, you know what I'm saying? Dress it up and make it real for me, then I may take it. I may take it. But right now, I don't see the vision. I don't see the vision at all, and the irony of when they decided to link up. And this is why Olivia is so unbelievable to me. First, she was like, "Oh, I don't know about Giovanni. I don't know." And then it goes to, "Oh my God, Blade. He's everything. He's all that I want. He's everything that I want." Then you go back to Giovanni. "Oh, I've decided that I'm just gonna stick with you." Okay, and then it went from there. So I don't know, Giovanni, if this is a thing. I'm not really sure. I don't think. Wait, do I like Jeremy? Actually, I think I could like Jeremy. Okay, then you take your ass back over to Casa Amor, and then you going crazy like, "Oh my God, Cam, he's everything I love. His smile. He's this. He's that. Oh my God!" And then you bring your ass back to the village, like, you know what? Wait. Epiphany. Oh my God, I think it's Corey. That's why I don't believe anything that Olivia is talking about. I don't believe her. I don't trust her. She need more people. I don't believe her. Everyone's left in there on Friends vibes. So I guess fake it till you make it. Seasons start hard, but ending so bland. So bland. LOL on the floor. You ain't lied about those Kappas. Period. Okay? Let me tell you, Miss Cash went over there and got with her some Cinco, and I see why she stayed and had family dinner. Okay? That food wasn't the only thing getting ate, girl. Ooh, okay, then. That man is not no virgin. He's not at all. Olivia is acting like Cash because she wants the viewers to like her more than they did before, and she can stick it and put a nail in it because that's dead as fuck. Okay? We don't like you like that, girl. We don't. Will y'all be surprised if Charlie tries to go back to Cash? I think it's possible. I wouldn't be surprised if he tried, but I would be surprised if she accepts. I don't see Cash accepting anything more than a friendship with a Charlie. I mean, yeah, that's true. I think Raul would have been a better match for her than Charlie. But now that I think about it, though, because those were originally my thoughts, I think she chose the person that she was going to be able to stunt on Cinco the best with. And I don't think Raul was giving what needed to have been gave had she brought him back to stunt on Cinco with. So I think that's why she ended up, going ahead and choosing Charlie. And then also I think that, Cash just really likes darker guys, and Raul was just too light for her. That's what I think. Let me go back down to the bottom. I know, right? Every time I cut the show on, I'd be like, what? I still can't believe Jeremy, Olivia, and even Trina are still in the villa and Cash is not. I know. Shocked and shook, honey. Shocked and shook. Where am I? Honestly, this is gonna be unpopular, but Charlie didn't do anything malicious in my eyes. I feel like if the roles were reversed, the reaction would be different. What do you mean if the roles were reversed? If he was in the situation of Cash, now they probably would be the same, I think. I think they'll be the same. I don't like how Charlie went about. See, it was malicious for me because I felt like he wasn't keeping it real about him really being interested in Atlanta. He was just making it seem like, oh no, that's not it. I wasn't going to talk to her. I was just focused on us and this and that. And that's not what it was. Miss Cash saw exactly what was going on. She saw it. And all she needed him to do was just be honest. And he wasn't being honest about that. So I felt like that was to me, I feel like that was malicious. Like, just keep a thing. Like, just say that you want to try and get to know this girl. Even when Cash gave him an out to do that, he still wasn't trying to do that. He made it seem like he wasn't trying to, pursue her, only to end up dropping Cash and picking Miss Thing. You could tell Charlie trying so hard to make us like him, but for me, I still want him out. Exactly. I want him out too. I want him out as well. Because y'all was in there for what, a whole day? Y'all was in there. So after you eliminated Cash, y'all was still in there for a whole day, and you just now fixing her food. So you gonna try and fix her food after we was about to kick you out the house. So you about to make her breakfast and stuff now after we tried to kick you out the house. But once you coupled up with her, then the very next day you should have been up there asking her what you want. You want some tea? You want some coffee? What you want to eat? Okay. So yeah, no. He trying hard to make us see something that we not gonna see. Let me see what else you guys are saying. Jeremy is so ran through that he doesn't deserve to. Now he's so ran through, child. That has me tickled. Andre playing his cards right because he knew, he know damn well Trina was not on his radar. 1,000%. 1,000%. I feel like Olivia just gave up, and it's like she decided to date her best friend's little brother. Yikes. I've been on strike since they sent Cash home. I thought they brought Giovanni back for a minute. Nah. That's what his name was, Slade. I think if Slade would have stayed, Olivia would have been with him. Of course she would have. She would have definitely gone with him. Definitely. Olivia doesn't know what she wants, and I hate that she used Corey as an excuse to try and act as though she knows what it is that she wants now. That's not real. I don't believe that. What? Let me go up. Let me scroll down. Cinco was a part of the problem too. It wasn't just all Trina. That is very true. I want Trina and Andre to win the money and end up in a relationship. I like the first half. Just win the money. Oh no, Charlie messed up when he came in. She told him, I'm open-ended to Cinco, and you still wanted to come in the villa with me. And he said, yes, I am, and I'm confident enough in myself. And that may have been true. He may have been right about being comfortable enough in himself. But I just feel like Charlie used the Cinco situation ultimately as an excuse to not be with Cash. He said whatever he needed to say to get in their house. And when he found the perfect opportunity, because he even said it on yesterday's episode, he said, sometimes I can create a bigger situation out of things than what need be. And in my opinion, that's a dangerous man. Because that means when you guys are arguing or something like that, if you're in an actual relationship, he's not going to handle things how he should handle them. And he can create some type of issue between you guys just so he can go out and cheat and do his thing. And when you guys get back together, he's saying, oh, well, we wasn't even together at that time. We was broken up at that time. So I mean, any woman watching the show and seeing Charlie, like, I think Charlie may have a soft side to himself, but also I feel like, Charlie is a dangerous man. I wouldn't trust him 100%. let's see. Cinco has a lot going on in his life. He took a break, joined this TV thing, but in reality, Cinco is the real deal. He's got it going on. I would not be surprised. I'm sure. I believe that. I believe he does. I think Andre chose Trina because he thought Charlie was going to choose Cash. Y'all think? Exactly. I think that it would have been nice if he chose Cash, but I think he probably thought that too. Y'all think if he knew Cash wasn't going to get chosen, he still have chose? I feel like he would have chose Cash. Had the two of them been up there, I think he probably would have chose Cash. Boy, maybe she was ready to go home. Charlie was bullied so hard that they created a new IG account for him. It has the no bullying comment in it. Ooh, embarrassing. Thank you so much for the super chat, SM. I stopped watching Love Island USA after Cash left, but I can't wait until you catch up on Love Island UK. The drama is unmatched. So here's the thing. I was doing reviews with it on like 5 sections, like, you know, watching it for like the first 5 and then the next 5 or whatever. But y'all wasn't really watching it. So I'm not going to keep reviewing this stuff and y'all ain't watching it. And y'all was the ones that asked for it, honey. Okay, so y'all going to have to watch it. So now y'all got to let me know. Because I done skipped all the way down, okay? I said, damn all this, okay? I got to get to the mess, okay? So I started watching the episodes right after Casa Amor. And I think it's is it episode, they on like 40 or something like that? So I think I may have watched like 40, 39, 38, something like that. Y'all tell me, do y'all want me to just pick up where the hell they at now? Or do you want me to go back to Casa Amor and group all those together and do those? But I'm not going to go back to the beginning, bro. I've been in the beginning, okay? I've been in the beginning. I'm at the end now, okay? So tell me which way you want me to go and whether or not y'all going to be watching, okay? Send me a DM, honey, right down in this chat, right up under the videos that you do see. Let me know, okay? Because if y'all not going to watch it, I'm not going to be doing it, okay? All right, let's go ahead and let's scoot on down to the bottom. Now, Trina looked at him crazy. Looked at who crazy? You talking about Andre? Bro, people are doing too much with the hate comments towards Charlie. It's truly not that serious. I can understand depending on the hate comments, okay? If the hate comments are like, person go die and kill yourself, yes, that is too extreme. But if they're dragging him like, how you gonna do my girl Cash like that? I'm slick here for it, because even Giovanni called his ass out about him playing his girl Cash. Okay, how you gonna play Cash like that? So I'm here for that. But if you guys are out there telling this man to probably harm himself, that is a bit, y'all shouldn't be doing it, okay? Because in a few months, we're not even gonna be thinking about this show. We're gonna be on to the next thing. I don't know what the next thing is, so y'all gotta let me know what the next thing is. Don't hop in my comments, let me know that too. All right. Charlie reminds me of an ex who will suck your blood to get back at you. He calls, right? And I said that in another video, and I feel like that's what he did to Cash when he eliminated her after she checked him. So he was already in his feelings about whatever he had going on and just decided to eliminate her and then say that he did the best thing for him. And if it's the best thing for you to be with her and you were so confident in your decision to be with Atlanta, why are you dog crying? Why are you dog crying? And then turn around and said that you would have just rather had gone home if you had to link up with somebody you weren't attracted to. What does that even mean? You was attracted to both Cash and Atlanta. So what are you talking about? I don't know. I ain't got time for Charlie. Okay? Charlie is a major red flag. Cash had a toothache. Andre really didn't know her as much as Trina. I felt like, I mean, that could be true, but I feel like he didn't know either of them equally. I didn't see him have any interactions. In addition to that, another reason why I feel like Andre didn't know Trina like that was if he's being so respectful of how Charlie feels about Cash, and he hasn't even come into, like, he don't even really know Charlie like that. He came in late. He came in with KC, and KC said that he was interested in Trina. So to me, automatically, Andre would have backed up. But Andre also said that he didn't even take out the time to really get to know Trina anyway, because he was so focused on Olivia, and he thought that that was the person he was going to get. So I feel like they didn't know each other. He didn't know either of the ladies equally. Did I read this? Charlie's the type of dude to bring up small things to start an argument, and then in that argument get to the real reason why he mad. Right. Right. Or leave you with your feelings after the argument, go out there and commit whatever act he wants to commit. And then when you find out about the said act, he gonna tell you that we wasn't even together then. He gonna create some other type of diversion. I ain't got time for him. Just got in. Are you guys talking about Love Island UK? How do you watch the UK? Somebody clue me in on me and AK on how you watch it. Because there are some sites and stuff. I've been watching it on Hulu. So if anybody cares to share, sharing is caring. I do disagree also on messing with someone's mental health. That's taking it too far. I would tell her friend though, I still think he's a douche and beware. I agree. Yeah. Don't mess with everyone's don't mess with the mental health now. Don't tell a person go harm themselves, but call them out if you felt like they were wrong. Like, that's okay. Y'all call me out all the time in my comments, honey. Okay, so he can get called out too. Here. Let's see. Oh yeah, F-Boy Island. Yeah. I'm doing some reviews on those. I already have because they drop them in like 3 episodes, like every Thursday. So I already have those up. I'll be doing the ones on this Thursday, but I think it's only 10 episodes. So they may be having a reunion after these 9. After these 9 episodes, it may be like a reunion or something like that. But they need to get F-Boy Island off of HBO Max. That show needs to be on a network television, like USA or something. Because y'all would get a key out of this show because it is truly a mess, honey. It's truly a mess. Yes, this is very true when it comes to Love Island and Love Island UK. This is very, very true. I hope you guys caught that. Yep. That's right. And I just put it up here. So I hope you guys caught that. What else? Oh, CASHAPP admitted it was always Cinco. Why she kept lying to him then before she got booted. Charlie knew he had no chance. Good for him. It was always Cinco. I have to agree to that. I did not like how Cash handled Charlie when Cinco got ready to leave. And I definitely called Cash out about that. So I'm glad that now she's able to go and be with who it always was, Cinco. He has no interest in these women. He got his eyes on that money. Atlanta's scared he is going to hurt her. She is really scared of him. Charlie is a very attractive man and he can be charming. So maybe he likes the fact that he can get any woman he wants. Then when he gets them, he's ready to move on to the next woman or man. That would be very interesting to see because I feel like that could be a true statement. I would like to see if they may bring in some new people into the villain. Because they're at the end, I don't know if the cast know that they're getting to the end. I would think that they know they're getting to the end. He might not try and partner up with nobody else in hopes of just sticking it out to see if he can win this money with Atlanta. They did. Cinco and Cash look very good together. I just hope he handles Cash heart with care. I will hope the same exact thing. I do like the fact that they are taking things very slowly, though. I do like that. I like that they're not trying to be rushed into a situation at all. So, absolutely. Right. If Charlie was on F-Boy Island, CJ would have definitely knew he was an F-Boy. First of all, CJ full of SHI and a piece of a T because she did not know that Chris was an F-boy. She tried to act all shocked. And I'm like, girl, he's spilling the tea on everybody in the house. How you didn't know he was an F-boy? And then she want to sit up there and act shocked. Child, CJ gets on my nerves. She's an F girl, though. She's in the F-boy category herself as a woman. The way she be out here acting, honey. But I hate to say it, I like the other CJ Casey that was in F-Boy Island. Now he running back to the house trying to find CJ. I kind of like him though. I know he's an F-boy. I know. But I really like him. He's dangerous, I feel, because he was looking dead in her face, trying not to crack a smile and lying. And then lying for Gary, knowing Gary had been dating Lauren from Love Island too. I said, baby, no. And Lauren up there lying for Gary. I said, girl, this show is a mess. It's a mess. I saw saw a tweet saying Cash missed her flight to have dinner with Cinco and his father. Yes, I figured that's exactly what happened. I think she missed the flight on purpose. I do. Okay, she got that thing rescheduled, honey. You don't hear me. She probably gonna have Cinco drive her all the way up to New York. Probably got that man drive her all the way up to New York. Charlie is a model, been all over the world, came into Love Island with 100,000 Instagram followers. Okay then, Charlie. Okay then. Well, the girl's definitely gonna be on his tail. I think it's gonna be hard for him in Atlanta to stay in contact, because I think the girls are definitely going to be on his arms. Because again, you know what I'm saying? He probably didn't make amazing decisions in the house. He might be a good guy. We don't know. Verdict's still out. But he's a very handsome guy. Very, very handsome. And a lot of these women don't care about nothing that happened on the show. They think it's just the show. So they're gonna be in his inbox. And I don't see him in Atlanta lasting outside of this house. Right, transfer Charlie to F-Boy Island. Girl, I would love to see him out there putting coconuts and stuff together. Okay, he can't even go into the villa where the girls are to be judged and have dates. He got to go straight to literally F-Boy Island, where all the other F-boys been going, child. CJ, I can't find Charlie attractive. Well, to each his own. I have to understand. I have to understand it. But Charlie is so boring. Like, he thinks his looks will carry his non-existent personality. Well, I'm gonna tell you like this, okay? Jeremy's has been carrying his ass throughout this entire season. So I just feel like if Jeremy looks good as hell, okay, nice body, nice face. Love everything about Jeremy outside of how he's been in his house, taking up space, and it's been carrying him. So I kind of feel like that's the same thing with the looks when it comes to Charlie. Queens? What is Queens? And Bachelor in Paradise. Queens, is that? I don't know. I feel like I've heard about that. I don't know. Clue me in. Do we know anything? I keep clicking on this. Do we know anything about Charlie? I think we just know that he's a model and had 100,000 followers before he got to Love Island. A sexual video? Is this why y'all was asking for the man's OnlyFans? Because he was out here doing the most? Ooh, girl. It could be the personality, because the personality is dry. It could be the personality. Nah, she's not interested in being a stepmom, even though she wanted to believe that she would be. Yeah, good for Charlie. Bye. Go back to modeling, please, because if it requires you to converse, you just need to keep on posing, literally, not figuratively, or vice versa. Okay, I can believe this as well. Charlie's a very secretive person. I can believe that as well. I can believe that. Charlie is a one-night stand first day boy. Was so fun and happy. Now he there like he been married for 40 years and have nothing to do but sit down. I think the thing with Jeremy and Charlie is that they like the chase. That's why you see them switching after landing the girls they want. Very interesting. But I feel like with Jeremy, the only woman I really saw him chase was Florida. I didn't see him chase anybody else. She was like the only person he really went after and put in an effort. Everybody else, he just sat back and chilled. And then blamed them for moving too fast because he was moving too slow. Child, ain't got time. I think that's what he said about Miss Trina, and then sitting up there telling her one thing, but then going back telling the guy something else. Baby, he was a mess. But Jeremy don't got looks. I'm sorry. His daddy is carrying him off the strength of nepotism. I thought he looked good. I do agree with the last part. Okay, I do believe that he's being carried, but I still think that he's attractive. You know, I do. Ew, no girl. He's not cute. I'd rather have Charlie or Corey. Not Corey. Not Corey. No, ma'am. Not Corey. No. I'm not gonna deal with no man that's gonna be sitting up here putting my hair rods in his hair so he can ride his. No, ma'am. I'll stick with Jordy. Okay, toxic and all. I'll stick with Charlie. But you're not gonna. No, boo. No. Charlie is fine as okay. So y'all can stop the cap. Boring but fine. I told y'all it's still gonna be some people out here that's really featuring Charlie. Corey is naive to think Olivia really likes him. That's the energy Corey gives no matter who he out here messing with. I mean, that's just what it is. I cannot. None of these people in there are serious. Throw the whole season away. I have to agree. I do. I feel like the real couples are outside of the villa at this point. Like Amy and Wes, like Josh and Shannon, no matter how much I may not have liked them, like Cash and Cinco potentially. And I mean, maybe Will and Kira are indeed a real couple. I feel like they're more real than Corey and Olivia. I just get tired of seeing them mooch all the time. Like they talk about absolutely nothing else. Nothing else. They have no real conversations at all. Okay, none. So that's why they irk my nerves. But I have to agree. Season 1 was boring. At least they seem more serious about finding love, which makes me concerned about how season 4 is going to go. Is it really going to be about finding love, or is it going to be about the drama? Because I feel like they saw a spike in viewership and stuff when we start really getting into like drama and stuff. Okay, but we're gonna see. We'll see. I mean, you know, but what's a show without a little drama, honey? I do think he really likes Cash. I do. He had already texted her as soon as before she even left the show. So I think as soon as he touched down, he told her, like, look, you know, when they did the little secret FaceTime or the surprise FaceTime, he was like, I sent you a message. He was really looking forward to seeing her and being with her and spending time with her and stuff. So I think there is definitely some type of strong connection, but we'll see in time. You know, you could be right. You know what I'm saying? It may not last long. It might not. But I do think that he does really like her. I think the feeling is mutual. Interesting. All of the men with many tattoos have zero personality, and most of them are simp. Okay, y'all, listen. Okay, confession time. I don't know what the hell simp mean. And I've been seeing it often. Okay, I feel like I'm having a dumb moment. Can somebody tell me, is that like an acronym for something? What is simp? Like, it doesn't mean like sensitive or something like that? Simple. And you guys just wanted to, you know, abbreviate that. Like, what is simp? If they took away the money, will anyone come on the show? Doubt it. I doubt it. Well, you know what? I will say this. I don't know, because they still gonna get paid for being on TV, even if they don't win the ultimate amount of money. So some people are just okay with being in the public eye. And when I think about Real Housewives, they've exposed how some women have come to be on the show for free. So they probably would come just for the exposure. Agree. Olivia literally has copied Cash's personality. Pathetic. Yeah. Y'all, Olivia can stay on the show. The show's almost over. I just don't want to see her win a dime. But, you know, if she does, I mean, we'll all have to deal with it. Whatever. A simp is Deontay on Love After Lockup. A fool that's blinded by love or light. Listen. You talking about in lust, honey? Whew. Okay, I think that was a good one, because he's totally a simp. Like, it's shameful. It's shameful. The word simp is used really loosely now, but the term is meant to describe a guy who gives up everything, including his self-worth and self-respect, to please a girl, typically an uninterested girl. Yup. Sounds, when he said Deontay of Love After Lockup, sounds about right. Yep, to a T. To a T. Thank you for that. Just hope Cash slows her roll with Cinco and let him chase her. Can't stand the thought of him breaking her heart. I agree. I don't want her to be outside the villa telling him to chase her. Fight for me. Fight for me. No. Don't tell him none of that. No, he don't need to be fighting. Like, no. Okay. See what he gonna do. See how he gonna operate. And if he not operating, you shouldn't have to tell him more than one time what to do. For real. And if he ain't moving how you need to move, then move on. Move on. Don't be begging that man, fight for me, fight for me. Now, at this point, after the show, he should know what it is he wants to do. He should know it's you. It's always been you. Oh, you could tell in Cinco's eyes when he was looking at Cash's last moments on the island that he liked that girl. Oh. Okay, so he's a Sagittarius. So he's a fire sign. I wonder what Cash's what her sign is. What the freak? And Corey's whole white boy voice. To think that Corey and Olivia or Will and Kira are our only couple choices. Ew, I know, right? Ew, not either one of them winning. Ew, no. No. I'm telling y'all, if Trina's still in that house, I'm voting for Trina. As long as my app is working and they ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying, ice your girl out, I'm voting for Trina, period. Sorry. Be mad now, cry later, whatever. I'm voting for Trina. Trina and whoever she with. Simp is like how Corey was acting with Florida or Giovanni with Olivia, showing interest or sympathy towards someone who you really care about, but they are not reciprocating those same feelings for you. Period. I think Cash and Cinco are continuing their love affair to keep the peace with Cash's fans until the show is over. Interesting. Didn't think about it like that. At all. I guess we'll just have to wait and see how that's going to go out. Interesting. I didn't even think about that. Charlie is a no-talking, secretive person. He told Trina, I am a complicated guy. He is. Cinco dumped Cachet because he was more physically attracted to Trina. Are we forgetting that? He even had to talk with the boys earlier in the season. That is true. And I'm wondering if he must have realized the error of his ways and was like, he made the wrong decision. Ultimately, he wanted a piece of arm candy, and that arm candy wasn't adding any value for him. And he felt as though he needed to go back to, where he felt, I guess he valued somebody else more beyond the physical. If he truly wanted her, he would have never went to Trina. And I feel like he played her into thinking because she didn't open up to him, it was her fault. And it wasn't. That's true on that last part. He definitely played her into thinking that it was her not opening up. So then that makes me think about how he acted just like Charlie did. He acted just like Charlie did. By using something as an excuse to really go over here and make a connection with somebody else instead of just saying that thing that, hey, I'm finding an interest in this person, let me go and see them. Instead, you try to find a cop out and then ride that cop out, making it seem like that's what the issue is when it's not. And ultimately, your ass is the issue. Good reminders, guys. Y'all may want to go tell Miss Cash. I hope Cash and Cinco end up best friends so they stay in each other's life. That is a really good one. Because they seem like they would have a bomb friendship, like best friends. That would be dope. I mean, it would suck if they dated and then everything went to shit and they couldn't have that friendship anymore. So maybe that's what they're using this time for. They're probably using this time, getting to know each other, taking things slow and assessing What kind of relationship do they want? Do they just want to have this friendship, or do they want to excel? That's gonna be interesting. Interesting. Good points. Good points. Trina is getting all of America's votes after Sunday's episode. She kept it 100 for all of us and did, and called a thing a thing and called a person out, and that's on P. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. Jamie, Corey finger coils his hair, not flexi rod. He perm rods them. Yeah, that's a perm rod set. That's what that is. I've seen enough to know he ain't gonna get no fingers through that. Okay. Now he may try and, you know, recoil them with his fingers or play with them with his fingers, but that's not even a flexi rod. That's a perm rod set. They're all neatly organized, and y'all know how it go when you put your perm rods. Once you come from under the dryer, they all sit in a certain way. Okay, you have to literally go in and separate them how you want them. Actually, you know what, Corey? I have to give it to you. I think I'm gonna take my hair down and put me some perm rods in tomorrow. Thanks. I'm gonna give Corey that one. I'm gonna give him that one because he definitely helped me on that. But he has perm rods. Yeah, that's what that is. All right, y'all. I've given you guys over an hour. Thank you for hanging out with me as I engage with you all and your comments. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do not forget, let me know how y'all want me to do this Love Island UK and whether y'all finna watch it. Do y'all want me to just pick up where we at? Maybe scoot back a little bit to, like, you know, 5 episodes back, so maybe episode 35 and then go forward. If y'all don't, I won't. That's fine. But let me know what y'all thinking. Let me know if you want me to do this, okay? Don't forget to like the video. Thank you so much. Sharing is caring. Share the video, okay? I'm Jamie, that's me, okay? Don't forget to like I said, comment, subscribe, share my videos, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one, which is probably gonna be tomorrow night, okay? Bye-bye.